Welcome back, Rams. If you're looking for a crowd-pleasing appetizer to bring to your next watch party, look no further than Burger Dip. This creamy, cheesy, flavorful dip is a hit with guests, and the best part is that my grandma has been making it for years. And I felt inspired to introduce it to all my friends this big game. I brought it to the big game earlier this month, and now I'll show you how to make it.
Hey everybody! So it's that time of year, the big game's coming back up, and I got a party I gotta get to tomorrow. And it would be really in poor form for me to show up to a potluck with no food. So I'm gonna make something that my grandma always makes this time of year. Cheeseburger dip.
You're gonna need 2 pounds of American cheese, 2 pounds of ground beef, 20 ounces of canned tomatoes with green chilies, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, and 4 teaspoons of Worcestershire.
So what we're gonna wanna do first is that we're gonna wanna turn on our pan. So we're gonna put that on medium heat, and we're gonna put in a little bit of olive oil.
Make sure that the olive oil is fully coating the pan.
So what you're going to want to do to make sure that the pan's ready is you're going to get a little bit of water on your fingers, a little bit, enough that it'll drip. And then you're going to take it, you're going to just get a couple of drops in there.
Once the water hits the oil and it starts crackling, then you can put in the meat. Once you have all of your meat in the pan, you're going to want to break it all up into small chunks. This way you can cook all of the meat and not leave any uncooked parts. Once you can't see any pink remaining, take the meat off of your heat and then continue to break it down into smaller chunks for a couple of minutes. Once you feel satisfied with that, we can move on to the next step.
Once you have the meat thoroughly browned, what we're also going to want to do is strain out the liquid, the excess fat. Next, what we're going to want to do is cut up our cheese.
With it being 2 pounds of cheese, it may take a minute, but cutting it into smaller pieces will help it melt once it's in the crock pot.
Now that we have our cheese cut up, we're going to want to open our cans of tomatoes and green chilies.
There are 2 things you're going to want to remember while opening your cans of tomatoes and green chilies. First, do not drain them. Second, use a can opener, not a can't opener like I was here. Never do what you see me doing on the screen.
Now that we've got all of our ingredients prepared, we're going to put them all into the crock pot.
Start with the tomatoes and green chilies, then add the cheese, followed by the meat, then put in your chili powder and Worcestershire sauce.
Now we have to mix all of this together to have it relatively evenly distributed. Now that we've got this all mixed together and incorporated well, we're going to bring it over to the outlet.
Plug it in, cover it, and turn it to high. You're going to have it in there for 1 hour, checking and stirring it every 20 minutes. Once the time's up, you're going to unplug it and take it to wherever you're going to have the party.
We're here at the party. We got the burger dip here looking good. We're heating it up. You're going to want to have it warming up for a while before people start eating it. Probably about 30 to 45 minutes is what we're going to want that doing there.
In the unlikely event that you have leftovers, pack it up and throw it in the fridge. Thank you, Grandma and Grandpa. And bon appetit!
Next time you're craving a classic burger, maybe give it a try. It's truly a creative and delicious way to enjoy an American classic in a brand new way. In the meantime, we're going to go on break, but don't leave just yet. Cost Cookers is coming up, where Julie will teach us how to make restaurant-worthy chicken nuggets from the comfort of your home.